So dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. So we're going to start our ongoing meditation session now. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. So while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring attention to your body, please. And scan head to toes yourself 3 times. And say Supateva, or may I be well and happy. 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation, exhalation, and later observe the impermanent, unsatisfactory nature and selflessness within any sensation arise, followed by the inhalation or exhalation. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step, following my words mentally. Relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your whole back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your all abdominal organs. Relax your butt. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. Bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe out 3 times and find the sensation in front of your nose, please. So allow your inhalation, exhalation to happen itself. And just recognize the sensation. And through the sensation, recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Do nothing extra. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Just settle down with the sensation. Bring a little bit more attention and follow the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalation or exhalation. Also be aware regarding the length and the depth of the inhalation, exhalation. You may experience some inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize it. Keep your attention to the sensation. Just recognize this change. Don't focus to anything else. So whatever the experience come to you, always see how it change moment by moment. Bring your attention to your body. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding yourself like this with clear intention. Mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one, out of anger or ill will, wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion, beginning from your heart, forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light, as far as you can. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun. Spread the light, spread the energy. without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, during Buddha's time, there was a little boy came to become a monk. And when under the Venerable Ananda, this little boy became a monk with the name Pottapada. So, and early in the morning, with Venerable Ananda, with his high priest, this little monk go for Pindapata. But what happened? Everyone offered things to Venerable Ananda. No one give anything to this little monk. And by the time, after a few days, Venerable Ananda knew there is a deep karma going on with this little monk. Because mostly, sometimes in the community of Sangha and with the lay people, mostly people like for little monks, and when they go Pindapata or they go for the dana, even devotees come to temple, they always give things to little monks. But for this little monk, this Venerable Pottapada, no one offer anything. So then one day, Venerable Ananda took him to Buddha and told to Buddha personally, not in front of this little monk, told to Buddha personally, this is what happening. And then Buddha told to Venerable Ananda, leave this little monk with the Buddha. And the Venerable Ananda went back. So then Buddha told to this little monk, every day, early in the morning, go to river with his bowl. And from the river, bring the water and offer it to all the enlightened masters in the temple, high priest, all the elder monks. So this little monk listened to the Buddha. Then what he does every day, he go early in the morning and then he go a few times to the river and bring the water from the river. And then every day he used to go through the village and bringing water. So everybody start to see, oh, this little monk early in the morning go and bring the water. Not one day, not 2 days, not one time, not 2 times. Every day, many times go to river. And so that is his duty. He happily, he start to do it. Then what happened? By the time, people start to appreciate that. And then on the way, people start to offer things, little sweet, little bit fruits. So like that, by the time, there was a time came, most of the village, when this little monk go to river, the, the people waiting in front of the house to offer something to this little monk. When the monk coming back from the river, people waiting to give something to this little monk. So it is a kind of like a way you transform your own life through the actions. So this is what the Buddha is teaching. So then you have to remember, we don't know in the previous lives, in this samsaric journey, that whatever the karma that we carry with us. But in this very human life, you have power to transform it. You have power to change it. So how you can do that? So the important thing, you have to understand what is your life, how it's going on, and what is your purpose in your life. When it comes to the purpose and the meaning of life, only the human being can have this ability to look forward and have a purpose. All other living beings and the animal life, in the animal world, even the angels, deities, and they go through the habitual pattern. The deities cannot have changed their destiny. They already, they have set up destiny for them. For animals, most of the things they do with the fear, they have only one purpose: survival. They try to survive themselves. So if something come against them, they attack or they escape. But when it comes to human life, remember, whatever you do, from morning to night, whatever the action you do, don't do it just to survive. Never do that mistake, because it affects for your whole awareness. Do things with the consciousness. Do things with the understanding. Do things with the purpose. Don't do anything to survive. Don't study just to survive. Then because then you start to live with the fear. Then the fear become bigger, bigger, bigger. Don't go to work to survive. Don't save anything to survive. Don't try to get married just to survive. Don't find a boyfriend or girlfriend to survive. Don't have children to survive. So then you're going to build up the fear day by day, day by day, day by day. You are more than that. So the fear is the byproduct of your unconsciousness. When you have the awareness, when you finding a meaning, when you finding the purpose, what will happen? The fear going to disappear. So when you don't have the purpose, when you don't have the awareness, fear going to play the role. It become like a king. So then, to develop that, you have to recognize the very nature of life. So without understanding the very nature of life, you cannot get out of the fear. You cannot find the right purpose to your life. So then what you have to understand regarding the life and the very nature, the very behavior of the life. So when it comes to that, there is a sutta called in Anguttara Nikaya, the chapter 5, that the Thana Sutta. In this Thana Sutta, Buddha mentioned 5 qualities. All the lay people, all the monks should remind every day, all the time. So what are those 5 qualities that you have to remind every day? Because when it comes to our life, what we remind when we have time? Sometimes If you like to listen to music, you always think about the famous singers or your favorite singer or the songs. If you watch movies, you always remind the movies or the actors or the actress. And if you follow the people's magazines, you always like to remind their lifestyle, the whatever the things they eat, they wearing or they carrying, so like that. And if you like to travel, you always remind whatever the places you want to go. So like that, according to your favorite, you always remind things. That's why it become favorite. So you have to remember these 5 qualities should be your favorite, and that will open your life. It will clean up your life, and it will help you to get out of a lot of unnecessary things, and it will help you to have the higher purpose in your life. So what are those 5 qualities? One is Jara Dhammomi Jarang Anatitoti Abhinnang Pachavekki Tabbang. So Jara Dhammomhi Jarang Anatitoti Abhinnang Pachavekki Tabbang. So understanding the Dharma in a right way, it is very important. So this meaning that you have to remember that you are aging. You belong to aging, and you become old. So that is the very basic way to understand. But when it go to the sutra, you cannot understand it like that. If you understand that way, you get depressed. Oh, I'm going to get old. I'm going to get old. So like that. No, it is not the way to understand this. Jara dhammomhi. Jarang anatitoti. Jara dhammomhi. There is a dharma in this entire universe. Everything change. That is what you have to understand. And you are not beyond that dharma. Jarang anatitoti. You are not beyond that change. See, that if you think, oh, I'm going to get old, it the self-centered idea. It make you depressed, fearful, unhappy, sad, worry. So then when it comes to the dharma, see, that's why the Buddha's teaching is totally different way. When you go with that, it never going to bring any kind of unprofitable result. So recognize it very carefully. Then it going to open you. Then you become more comfortable, relaxed, even recognizing that. So how you have to understand? Jara Dhammomi. That means there is a nature in this universe. Always change. Jarang anatitoti. You are not beyond that nature. You are in that nature. Abhinnang Pachavekita. Abhinnang. Again and again, Pachavekitabbang. You have to remind. You have to think again and again. Remind again and again. You are not beyond the nature of this change. Then you accept it. Then it makes you more relaxed, more calm. So rather than try to understand the nature with the self-centered, first recognize the nature in the outside universe, that then remember you are in that. Then you can accept it. So change. And the second one, Vyadi Dhammomi. Vyadi Dhammomi Vyading Anatitoti Abhinnang Pachavekkitabba. Vyadi Dhammomi. There is a nature in this entire universe. So whoever the human beings or any animal get sick, that's the dharma. That's the part of nature. And you are vyading anatito, and you are not beyond that. You also belong to that nature. And abhinnang paccavekkitabang. Again and again, remind that. It's not with the self, oh, I'm going to get sick. I'm going to get sick. No, that is wrong way to understand. You have to understand you are that not about you. You have to understand the dharma, the nature. So once you recognize the nature, you can understand you are included to that nature. So then the dharma become the higher and bigger, and you become part of it. When you think about, oh, I'm going to get sick, you become the subject, and then you become the bigger point, and the dharma become part of you. So that way you cannot go beyond this. It's always you become with the self-centered. So vyadi dhammomhi, there is a nature in this entire universe, trillion years, eons by eons. Whoever came to this world as a human being or any animal, they get sick. They got sick. And even eons by eons in the future, whoever come to this world as a human being, they also going to get sick. And anywhere in this universe, if there is another planet, if you hear somebody, there's another living being, they're going to get sick. So like that, there is a nature. So then you are also included to that. And then you naturally accept it. Oh, if it is everywhere, you also like to have it. You're not going to go away from that, because you know it's everywhere and everybody have that. And marana dhammomhi maranang anatitoti abhinnang paccavekkitabba. And the death, marana dhammomhi, there is a nature that everything going to die. Not you. Forget about you. Don't focus to you. Focus to the dharma, the nature. Eons by eons, whatever in the past. It doesn't matter human beings, any animals. As you know, in the beginning of the world, there were huge, bigger, strong animals like a dinosaurs. What happened to them? And they all vanished. In the ocean, there are few bigger animals, and in the land, the elephant. And some few animals and still live, but by the time they also die. And any deities or the devas or the angels, they also die. Any Brahma, even they cannot recognize they're going to die one day, but the Buddha, according to his wisdom, he understood, he saw. And they also going to go one day, disappear one day. So there is nothing in this entire universe not belong to the dharma of this dying, decay. So then once you understand that, naturally your mind accept it. Don't focus to you, oh, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. That is not the way to understand dharma. Then you get depressed. That's why sometimes people don't think about this death. Even though everybody experience that, and a lot of people say, oh, when it comes to Buddhism, it is very negative. They always talk about the dying. It's nothing to do with the dying. It's not personally self-centered, idea about death. It's about the nature. You recognizing the nature. It's like you recognizing kind of like quantum physics. You recognizing the gravity, it is nothing to do with personal. It is nothing to do with the apple, but it help you to recognize that dharma. That's it. But it was there, it is there everywhere. So when it comes to the quantum physics, it's nothing to do with the atom, but the atom will help you to recognize that. So that like that, when it comes to death, it's nothing to do with your personal death. It will help you to understand the very nature of the universe. That's it. When you're able to get that, your mind is kind of like a big bang. Boom, get out of that, self-centered I am. You boom, you get out of the skin. That is the beauty of the Dharma. So once you have that, remember, it's not going to shrink again. That is the very nature of the mind. Once you understand something, once you open your mind, it cannot shrink back. It cannot happen. There's no way to happen that. So then when it comes to Dharma, see how, that's why the sutra is important, following the sutras and recognizing and how to analyze the sutra very carefully. Then it help you to get into the right. Otherwise, when you think about I get sick, I going to die, I am getting old, this all is I. So then what is the difference with the day-to-day, the self-centered idea? Nothing. So that's why a lot of people reject and stay away. No. Forget about you. See the Dharma, apply. You are a part of it. Then it becomes something else. And then the fourth one, sabbehi me piyehi manapehi nana bhavo vina bhavoti abhinnang pacchavekkitabbam. So, sabbehi me piyehi, whatever you like, whatever make you happy, whatever the positive things, and manapehi, that whatever you accept and whatever you like, whatever it took your attention, nana bhavu, that vina bhavoti, it's in many ways, in a different ways, and vina bhavoti, it's going to go. It's going to go. It cannot be there with you forever. So whatever you like, whatever the things that you took your attention, that whatever you hold as positive, anything, it doesn't matter, it belongs to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, or bodily, verbally, or mentally action, anything. Vina bhavoti, it's going to go. So you have to remind it again and again and again. And it is just not regarding the you. That is the very nature of the life. And then when it comes to the universe, that the very behavior of the universe. So whatever the things in the universe, even though it hold together, keep together, come closer, that everything going to go. So then that nature belongs to you also. You are in that nature. Then it will help you to accept it. So then what you have to do? The fifth one, kammassa komhi, kamma dayado, kamma yoni, kamma bandhu, kamma patisarano. Yang kammang karisami, kalyanang va, papakang va, tassa dayado bhavissami iti. So that means the karma is the bond. Karma is the one who holds us. Karma is the one that who create this everything and come behind us. And you have to recognize the power of the karma. So the karma means not someone else's decision or initiation or the power. Karma means your result of your own action. So then you have to understand you are responsible for you. So in the beginning, what you have to do, start to do all the good action, good bodily action, good verbal action, good mental action. It is your own responsibility. So what, in Buddhism, it doesn't say that everything happened because of the karma. But the thing is, when it comes to life, it has a deeper, stronger bond related to the karma. So once you recognize that, you have ability to change. If you don't recognize, how you're going to change? Even just think about anything in life. No. So of course you can moderate things if you know. So even when you cook, you can moderate the cooking if you know how to cook. Otherwise, how are you going to do? How much salt you have to add? How much chili powder or the curry powder you have to add? If you know that things basically, maybe you can try something new. So you can change that. And if somebody come to you and ask, oh, I need something like this, you have ability to do it like that. You know how to cook for children, how to cook for elders, and sometimes you know how to cook for the person, and personally, oh, he like this way, she like this way. So like that, how that ability come? It's not because of you just always watching TVs, cookery channels or the cooking books. No, because you cook, practice yourself. That's why you have that ability to do that. So anything in life, the karma also, once you know how the karma work, once you know it go with the actions, intention, you become very careful and you change that. And that way you change the karma. So you have power to change the karma. So, but first you have to understand this everything hold by the karma. But sometimes there are few things not allow us to do that. One is called Yauvana mother. That's mean that the youth, the energy of the youth. Oh, I can do anything. I am strong. So I am young. I can do this. So like that, people do a lot of things. Think like that way, and then they're not going to recognize this deeper bond of the karma and the beauty. And sometimes people blind with the beauty. Oh, I am beautiful. Forget about the karma. No. And sometimes people believing about the money. When they have a little bit money, they think, oh, I have money. I can do whatever I want. Dana mother, Rupa mother, Yauvana mother. So these are kind of like, you get blind with this all. And then you're not going to see the karma. So because you cannot see the karma, you cannot change it. So Buddha doesn't say everything happened because of the karma, but that whatever happened, there is a reason behind it. So you have to recognize that. Nothing going to happen itself without a reason. That's why it talk about the cause and effect, dependent origination. So once you know that, you become responsible for you. So then you know whatever you do, you're going to get the result. And then you can change the actions and you can change the result. And then when you have a higher purpose, regarding that, you start to divert your all bodily, verbally, and mentally action towards that way. And then you gain the good result. So like that, see how that little monk, even the sansaric journey, he used to have the Venerable Pottapada, and he used to have some kind of demerits. He didn't get anything. He didn't receive anything. But see what happened. He started to offer the water to enlightened masters, enlightened monks. So he started to do something for higher, level of higher, offer something to the higher qualities. And then what happened as a result of that? And his karma, he transformed. So then don't blame to anything. So whatever happening in you, it's indicate. It's like, like a check engine light. It show you something. Your pain is the best, indicator. If you have the pain, disappointment, unhappy, worry, sad, remember, it indicates something, some part in your life. You didn't put that much attention. You made some mistake. If you get sick, it's kind of like any unnecessary disease, that's mean you break some rules. So you have to look that, fix it, and then you can go forward and you can get the wisdom and change yourself and move forward. But you have to remember, we are in the nature, we belong to the dharma, worldly nature, and that all the worldly nature every day change. Once you able to understand that, naturally you become more humble person, and you get out of this self-centered mind. Once you get out of the self-centered mind, you come to the right place, which we call right view. So when you come to that point, when you come to the right view, naturally, landscape, the whatever that you see, start to see things as it is, and from there you will recognize how things come to be as they are. That is where your transformation happen. That is where your liberation happen. That is where you're going to experience your ultimate bliss of Nibbana. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you, may no difficulties come to you, may no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe, and finally may you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu. Mate bhavatantarayo sukhi diga yuko bhava. Ittavata chammihi sampadam punya sampadam. Sabbe deva numudantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta numudantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta numudantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vaham hotu. Sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.